Yo, man, peace everybody, man. It's your boy Zaid with the and homie, you know what I
What up?
mean, with
What
the
up?
No
What up?
Boundaries crew. We missing some people. We missing a couple of people, but we ain't gonna let that stop us, man. We gonna get this thing going. We thank you for checking us out on this Thursday morning, man. We appreciate it, man. We definitely wanna thank you for your viewership and your loyalty and
Yeah.
your commitment to watching us, man. And for that, man, no matter if people are missing, we want to get on, man. And again, you can check us out on all the platforms. We got YouTube, we got Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Um, what else we on?
Spotify,
Spotify,
YouTube.
YouTube,
Uh,
yep.
what is it?
Anchor,
Anchor. And what's the
yes.
Google one?
Not sure,
Yeah,
but
something.
anywhere where they got podcasts, check
There
us
you
out,
go.
man.
There you go.
Anyways, but yeah, let's jump right into it, man. We were talking about procrastination,
Mm.
and I was one homie was asking me if I was taking advantages of certain things because I was a veteran, and I told him no, and I told him
Uh,
no, and he said, "Well, what you say? What about the boot? What you say?"
yeah, God, you threw me off now. So I was saying that, you are who you are,
Right.
and how you go about doing things and how you do things is the makeup of how you are. It doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong or anything like that.
Yeah.
You may need a little boost here and there, a little push here and there, but you know, um, then there's hindsight,
Hmm.
right? And I said where I am and what I have and what I'm doing right now in my life, I should have been doing 20 years ago,
Yeah.
right? But I didn't take advantage of the things that were before me at the time, right? I didn't know. You know
Right.
what I
But
mean? I
maybe
didn't.
see, but the difference of me and you in that process is I could understand what you're saying,
Hmm.
but I'm under the firm belief that what's supposed to happen is going to happen when it's
Oh,
supposed to happen, how it's supposed to happen, because you always say be careful what you ask for, be careful
right,
what you ask for because you might just get it. And I truly believe that first of all, I believe in prayer,
yep,
right? So I
yep,
so I definitely believe in that, and I believe that, like I said, what you ask for, you get. And it might not be how you want it, and
right,
it might be uncomfortable. It
right,
might make you push you out of your boundaries. It might make you look at people a little different
yep,
too.
yep.
But I feel like things happen for a reason. Like I've been asking for wisdom. I've been asking for discernment, and so much stuff is happening. And it's just like, and I'm in my mind, I'm saying, no, they're not like that. They
Okay,
they're not doing that because of that. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right, right.
But the reality is,
Yeah.
I've asked for wisdom. I've asked for discernment,
Now
and
you have to
so
accept it.
I have one Fagan. I have to accept it.
You have to
And
accept it.
and the one thing about procrastination, I've accepted it. And you just think I'm 40. So for 40 years, this has been my MO to,
Right,
oh, I'll get to it. I'll get
right,
to it.
right,
It'll be okay. It's
right,
not that important. You
right,
know what I mean? It's not no none we ain't dead.
right.
But the reality is I could have did stuff a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's that
And
it's that
you
stuff like,
said
oh, I'll
something.
wait till the weekend. And it's
You
like, dude, I could have did it.
Yeah, and you said something. You said, you believe in prayer. You believe things happen, for a reason. They're gonna happen when they happen. I'm primitive Baptist, and our primitive Baptist faith tells us
Mm,
that we believe in predestination. So everything that we're
mm.
going through and all of that, it was already predestined.
It's already, and see,
It's already, you know what I mean?
that's my
So
thing. Yeah.
my thing is this, right? Yeah, I, thinking back on it, if I'd have done things different, yeah, I probably would have been where I am now 20 years ago. But I needed to go through all the things that I went through during that
Yes.
period in time,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Me and brother was talking the other day, and I was telling him, he was a little upset, and all of that stuff. And I said, man, listen. He's like, why do I always have to go through? I said, listen, we don't always know
Mm,
why we're going through whatever.
right. Right.
But after you go through it,
Yes.
and after it dawns on you, oh,
Mm,
that's why that happened,
mm,
to teach me
mm.
this,
Yes.
to
Yes. Yes.
prepare me for this.
That's
You know
good.
what I mean? And
That's
we just
good.
have to accept, dude, we can only play the cards we dealt.
Right. Right.
And only play the
And
cards you dealt.
that's it.
And
And
sometimes
I
you ain't
love
gonna get
that.
no aces. You ain't gonna get no
Listen,
jokers, bro.
come on, man.
And you
Come
got
on,
to make
man.
that. You got to make that hand happen. And there's gonna be some
Listen.
hands that we lose.
Right.
There's gonna be some
Wow.
hands that we lose.
That's good.
But
That's good.
you got to keep going, right? You
And
can't
you
give
never
up.
know. And I love that you said that because I feel like sometimes we go through things and we don't realize it then, but later on, it might not happen. You might go through some things, find success, and you still don't realize what you've been through.
Right.
But then there'll be that one person that come along, like we talk about brother. He's in the basketball. He's in athletic. He's in that field. So once he makes it to a place where he wants to be, somebody's gonna come along and they're going to talk to him about struggles and
Yeah.
he's going to laugh. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's going
Yeah.
to, because you think about that, like you'll think like, dude, trust me,
Right.
you'll be okay.
Right. Right. You know.
One of our
eh,
friends, Trey, he just put a post up. He put his old college picture up of
mm,
when he was a
I saw it.
senior,
I saw it.
and he was talking to that. He was talking to his old self, and he
Mm,
was saying, uh, "What's up, Trey?" And he was just saying how you wanted to make it to the league, you didn't. You hurt your ankle. You wanted to go pro, but you got cut. And it's just like all of this stuff. But you look, like you said, hindsight, you look
right.
back on it, it prepares you for what you're doing.
Right.
So
Right.
it's like we might go through this stuff. We might think that, oh, I should have been here back then. But would you be who you are? Would you have what you have? You know what I mean? Like
Right. Right.
without that, like,
Right.
people always say, money is everything. And it's like until you get sick, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can't buy your way out of
Right.
this sickness. Now you start thinking about the woulda, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and things like that.
And you know what I say all the time, bro. And I don't know if I'm fooling myself, but I really truly believe this in my mind, right? If I hit the lotto, I don't see myself really changing. I'm not
Right.
quitting my job. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to quit my job.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what am I going to? And like, and people be like, and you have the money, you can do what you want to do. Yeah, but what is that? Like, I'm not, I mean,
Right.
everybody I kick it with are still going
Yeah.
to be working. So,
Right. Yeah. So what am I supposed to do for
right.
these hours till
And,
the wife get off or till whatever? Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Oh well, she ain't
And
gonna be working, but it's all
well,
good. Now,
I
hey,
don't
now
know. Well,
she gonna
listen,
quit.
wait a minute. I don't know if I can tell her that I hit it though. It depends on how much
How
I hit
you?
it for. If I, bro,
Well, how
I
you
can't
not gonna
tell her.
tell her?
Ah, it'll be gone. It'll be gone. It'll be gone.
You are stupid. How are you not? Oh,
Ah,
she gonna know.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
she go.
yeah.
But that's
Oh,
true. I feel like that too. I feel like even just finishing,
you
my
may
degree
not.
or making more money. I feel like
You
you
may,
when you've done so much with little.
but listen. You may not go back to the classroom, but I
Right,
can't
right,
see
right,
you not training. Maybe it's on a
right,
bigger
right, right,
scale or on
right,
a
right.
different scale,
Yeah, yeah,
something
that's true.
different. But
Yeah.
I can't see you just, okay, now,
Stop it
you know
what you
what?
love to
I'm
do.
just not going to train no
Yeah,
more.
right, right,
No,
right. For
I mean,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, and
yeah.
it's not like I love my job, but I don't, I don't do nothing, right? They
Hey,
pay me
listen,
nicely
hold
to,
up. I gotta tell the people. I gotta tell the people. Juan literally, listen. Juan is big time. Okay,
no, I'm not.
y'all
No,
know Juan, the homie, all that. Like
no.
Juan is big time. He's been blessed to be,
Yeah.
over the. I believe it's the West Coast, or is it
West
the
Coast now.
the
Yep.
West
The West
Coast
Coast.
of his company, and he does a lot. But he works from home.
Yep.
So if you don't know, homie, and you come, you might think he Tommy from Martin. You know what I mean? Like he really don't have no job, but he does. But this is
I
so I
do.
had to tell him that. So that's the reason why you wouldn't quit. Why would you quit
Right.
when you're
Exactly.
at home? And then when you do have to go places, are they flying you to Denver? Are they
Yeah.
flying you to
Yeah.
Texas?
Yeah.
Like I got a couple of days chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I,
Like
I mean,
how hard is that?
bro, I told them, they was like, well, what age you thinking about retiring? They're gonna have to wheel me out. Why? Why would I give up this
Right.
free money?
Yeah, yeah. No, for real. I
Why
think
would
that
I give
that's
up this free money?
that's good one because I think that if you did, people who do win the lottery, they would. This is the craziest thing, and it's just my opinion, of course, that they always go do something that they were passionate about.
Yeah, probably
You know what
so.
I mean? It's like that thing where I got to work this job. I'm working this job because I can't really do what I love. But if I get this bread, I'm
Well,
going to probably start doing a business that I love,
and see,
in a business that I love.
and that's the thing, right? So I can't pinpoint anything. I love the kids, so
Mhm,
I would definitely, try and look out or do something that's surrounding kids that are less fortunate,
mhm,
right? Um, but Kim has this desire and a heart for the elderly, and
mhm,
she's actually going for a certification for oh God, what is it called? It's some kind of it's something that helps the elderly with all of their paperwork and stuff, and when
mm,
they have to go to to facilities and things
mhm.
like that, right?
Oh, that's good.
So I would definitely help out with some kind of foundation, or get that set up for her so that she can do
Yeah,
that. But yeah, man, I just I can't see it. And then
yeah.
here's the thing, bro. I ain't gotta hit the jackpot. You know what I asked
Mm.
for?
What you did? What you did?
Let me hit it for enough to pay off everything I owe. If I can start from scratch,
That's good.
over.
Right, right,
Done deal.
right. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I'm with that. Like, yeah, I don't need a lot.
No,
Do you know what I mean? Like, people always, well, if I could get this much, just give me the lump sum, so I ain't got to see y'all no more, and I'm
I
gonna make
wouldn't
that
take the
work.
no, I wouldn't take the lump sum.
Oh, I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I'm gonna need that
No.
bread.
I,
Yeah,
I want it consistently
you want?
coming.
No, I'm
I
gonna
want
need
consi-
that.
because if
I'm
you
gonna
give it
need
to
that.
me a lump sum, I might get big headed. I might.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
if I get it
yeah.
consistently and along with my job,
Right,
hey bro,
right,
you know
right.
what I mean? So
But I
yeah.
love how that knowing who you are, you know what I mean, and knowing who you are and how it can help. Like I said, at this age I am now, I'm trying to become that person of trying not to procrastinate. Like I've accepted it and know it, and the wife helps. She let me know, in her way. You know what I mean, just like you did too. Like yeah, I know you drag your feet, but it gets done, and I feel
Right,
like
right.
if you keep pushing stuff off and off, and that could be anything. It starts small and then it could become something that could be that you're putting aside that could kind of be beneficial to you towards, like it could be like that certification or that degree,
Right.
and time passes and time passes, and you kind of miss that window, even though other windows are open and doors are open, if that's what you are meant to be and meant to do.
And you know what, Zai?
Yeah.
Sometimes those things that we put off, um, they're not even for us.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah. Wow.
It may be something that you would do, and it may not be beneficial to you, but
Right.
how beneficial is it to your kids? How
Right.
beneficial is it
Indeed.
to your
Indeed.
wife or whatever?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, we never know how things affect other people,
Right.
and we never really know who are really watching us. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's the
That's
thing,
good.
right?
That's good.
um there are people that could be watching you that you have no clue, right? and
Right.
and one slip up is like, oh, I never thought that would be Zaire.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And it's not
Mm.
like you're doing it intentional or nothing like
Right.
that,
Right.
but you
Right.
never know.
Right.
I think I told the story before. It was a young cat when I was coaching basketball, and I saw him one day when he was, and he sent me a DM in Facebook.
Mm.
He was like, "Man, I just want to tell you that I remember one day when you was taking me home from after a game, and you called home, and you asked what the kids and your wife wanted to eat, and all of them wanted something different, and you went to each different place." And I thought to myself, like, man, this dude really cares about his family. He'll go.
Mm.
He was like, because my pops wouldn't do that.
Oh, you getting
You know what I
where
mean?
we going?
Right, right. I'm thinking like,
Right.
well, and in my mind, I mean, well, that's what they asked for. I was out,
Mm.
da, da, da.
Right. Right.
But you
Right.
never know
Right.
somebody else's situation. I
Yeah.
called my mom's, man, and I was like, I was telling her about it. And she broke it down to me. Right? She's like, you don't know anybody else's situation. You don't know
Mm.
really what that
True.
really meant
True.
to
True.
him,
Wow.
and you don't fathom it.
That's good.
You don't
That's
fathom it.
good.
You know.
And you would have never knew until you ran into him. But
Right.
that changed his mindset.
Right.
So like he have kids, he probably would be treating them differently.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Treating them a certain way. And it's crazy that you mentioned that if we fall short and people like, oh, not you. Like we don't know who is looking up to us like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I always tell you that I appreciate you and I look up to you. And some of our other family members might say that to me. But you just moving how you move. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like you just
Right.
doing what you do. You're a good dude. We good dudes. Like you just move how you move, and you never know who is watching and how they feel and
Yeah.
what they're getting from just the simplest of things.
You know, me and Kim was talking the other day, and I told her, I was like, man, I said, Pat said something to me the other day that like really surprised me. She was like, what? Like, what you tripping off of? Right. And I was like, she was just like, oh, homie, you just, you don't know how much I brag on you to my friends.
Mm.
And I'm like, brag on me for what? Right. And she was like, how you doing with your career? How you doing with your family? And to me, and you know how you know me, and you know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
I've always said,
right.
but I haven't done anything out of
Mm.
the norm. To
Right,
me, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do.
right, right.
But, for her to say that, right? It's
Mm.
like,
Yes. Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
right?
No, it does.
People
Yeah.
think about you
Yes,
in some kind of way or in a
definitely.
certain way, and you don't even know it.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right,
You don't
right.
even because you're not thinking about that. You're
No,
not thinking about,
no.
and it's just crazy, man. It's
No, I
crazy.
love that, and like you said, it's and you humble as well. So it's
Yeah,
just like you said, I'm just doing what I do. But to somebody else, that's major. You know what I
right,
mean? Like it's huge. I think back to the people at the school, and they always say, "Oh, you always have your wife here, and your kids, and how you interact." And it's just like I'm just being a husband and a dad.
right.
But to them, they, especially being a person, a black man, they like, yo, like this
Well,
is,
the thing for you is, you know, you're a coach, you're a teacher, you're at the school all the time, and then, you may have a game or something, right? So you've gone
mhm,
all day
yeah,
without seeing your family and
yeah,
none of that, right? So
yeah.
for you, I'm just happy that they're
Yeah, yeah,
here
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
But for
yeah.
somebody else, it's like, oh, his entire family comes and support
Mm,
because people don't see that,
right. Yeah.
right?
True.
They don't
True.
see it. And it's
True.
like, oh,
Mm,
he's different, they're different.
mm,
And for us,
yeah.
we're not
Just
different. We
I've
just,
yeah. Yeah.
we
Yeah.
just
You always say it. Our kids didn't ask to be here.
no, no,
So
not at all.
everything we do, this is my responsibility.
Right.
And I feel like that even no matter what, like whether they're making money or not making money, older, kids, like that'll still be a thing,
Yeah.
of if they need you, you'll be there. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Right.
Um, I don't think that changes, man. But that's
Well, and it's crazy you say that, right? Because yesterday, what's today? Yeah, yesterday. I'm putting some groceries away or whatever. Phone ring. It's Jalen, and she's kind of like crying.
mm,
Dad, somebody bumped into the back of my car. Stop,
mm,
stop, calm down.
right,
Are you hurt?
mm,
No. Is the car damaged bad? I haven't checked yet. Okay, where are you? I'm in Walmart parking lot. Okay. Walmart has cameras. I said, you go in
mm,
there, you
yeah,
ask them what's the process of getting the footage from the camera to see who bumped into you.
mm,
So she calls me back later and she's like, oh, they said, I have to file a police report. Da, da, da. It was another man who saw everything. He gave me his number.
oh, okay,
I got that. Da, da, da. I said, okay, well, what's the damage on the car? She's like, it's just a couple of little scuffs. I said, okay, what you want to do? You want to
right,
call insurance?
yeah,
You want to see if we can track the person down or whatever? I said, or do you want to go to the place where they do buffing on your car
right,
and see if you can
and
get
see
it
you can
buffed out?
buff it out. Yeah,
I said, are
yeah,
you hurt? She's like,
right,
no, I'm not hurt. I said, okay, what do you want to do? Whatever,
right,
whichever way you want to go and do it,
yeah.
we'll do it. Right.
I love that.
So, but, sometimes you just have to be that calming presence. I mean, if
Yes.
she's what, 1,500 miles away
Mm-hmm.
with nobody else around,
Mm-hmm.
and the last time she got rear-ended, they totaled her car, right? And she was by
Mm,
herself again. So I get
mm.
that, the
Yeah.
anxiousness and all of that
Yeah.
stuff.
For sure.
Um, but yeah, man, it's it's and she don't call me much. So when my phone ring and it's her, I'm like already
Mm-hmm.
like, what's
Mm-hmm.
wrong?
You on edge. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. No, that's good, man. Yeah, but I know some people out there dealing with that same thing,
Yeah.
dragging their feet on some stuff, or dragging their feet, or thinking that they should be somewhere. And I always say, if you looking and you think the grass is greener on the other side, you don't know how that grass being watered. You don't understand what I'm
No, not
saying?
at all.
So you might think that person got it all together, and it's not necessarily like that all the time.
And I tell people every day, or well, people I talk to and stuff in business, I get 4 or 5 emails about job opportunities every
Wow,
day, bro.
wow.
And I tell, me and Kim and the kids, we talk about it all the time. Um, yeah, it may be a little bit more money, maybe a little bit more appealing, put me in a little bit of higher status. I say, yeah, but I'm gonna have to go into the office every day. you know, I don't know anything about
Oh
really,
man.
this company and how they,
Right.
dude. I got unlimited sick days with this company
Oh
I'm with.
wow, wow,
I
wow.
mean, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I get a yearly
Right.
bonus on top of my
Mm,
regular salary, like,
right, right.
and I'm working from home.
You
So,
working. There it is.
and this was
That's the
before the
part.
pandemic.
But see, oh, hello.
This
Yeah,
is
right.
before
You
the
was, yeah, yeah,
pandemic.
yeah, yeah. You was at home before the,
I've
yeah.
been at home for about a good 10 years now.
I
So
can't
me going
take
into the
it.
office is
Yes, but
ugh.
that's what I'm saying, Juan. You look at does the extra money, just a little bit of extra money, or not a little bit, whatever it is. Does
Mhm.
that is that enough for you to take away from what you have
Right,
going right now?
right,
Like, is it
right,
is it worth it?
right.
And I think that that's the thing that everybody has to do is look at everything and just say, is it worth it? And
Right.
sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's not worth the whatever it is, the stress, the headache, whatever it is, man.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm working on myself, Juan Fagan. I'm working on
Well,
myself.
and you should be every day, all day, right?
Indeed.
We it's we should never be stagnant. We should never be satisfied. I kind of had this conversation with brother the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, just sometimes I feel like, that." I said, "Hey, man, listen." I said, "I bet you it's 5 people right now that would love to be where you
Mm,
are.
yes. Yeah.
Would
Right.
love it."
Yeah. For real.
I said, "There's nothing to complain about." I
Yes.
said, "Okay, do you want to come back home and go back to Amazon?
Right.
What you want to do?"
Right.
Like,
Right. You
you
gotta
you
put it. Yeah. You put
you,
things in perspective. Is
you,
it look? Yeah.
bro, you go to practice, you play games, like,
Yes.
and you getting paid.
You listen. Like, and
What
that's
more do you want?
again. You could go into any gym out here right now, and there are grown men
Yeah,
in there trying to get to where you are, and you
right,
mad.
right.
And for you right now, this is a stepping stone.
Yeah,
But they would take that and be good.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Good. But yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, for sure. That's why when I think back, when I look at my life and I'm like, oh, there are some things I wish I could have did, all that stuff. But it's like I'm good. Like
And
I'm
you know
good
what
right
those
now.
are too, like, we were saying before, you're saying that you wish you could have did, but if you'd have did any of those things or any of the things that you're thinking about differently, would you have Charlie and Presley?
Right? Yeah.
Would you be with Trina? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
For
Would you
sure.
would you be where you are now?
Right.
Right?
Right. Right.
We were talking the other day about something, and I was like, oh, if I had, yeah, me and your mom probably wouldn't be together. Just no. I mean, the way that I was back then, my
Mm,
mindset. If you'd have
right.
given me some of the things that oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
would.
again, back to what we talked about. Some stuff we wanted or
Right.
want, but can you handle it? Are
Yes,
you really
that's a
ready for
big.
it? You want to
That's
make all this money.
big.
You want to have this business. You want to have, can you handle it?
Yeah.
But I'm a firm believer that if you can handle a little, God will keep blessing you with more and more and more. And you'll get to where you're supposed to be because you'll be able to take care of it.
And let me say this for all the people, right? You talk about, I want to make more, I want to have this, or I want to. The more you make,
Hmm.
the more they take.
Oh,
It
hello.
changes your tax bracket.
Right,
So
right.
yeah, you think that yeah, your sum is larger, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
But those taxes
Hey,
get bigger.
what they say they hit different.
Yeah, it gets bigger.
Okay.
I did some my goddaughter's taxes today, and usually she was getting 2-3 thousand back all the time. So it was way less this time. She just got married or whatever, and and she was like, "Man, why?" I said, and they made almost double what they did last year. Right? I said,
Mm,
the reason is, I said, you doubled your salary last year.
right,
I said, so
right.
your tax bracket is different. I said,
Mm,
it's number one. I said, number two, you need to buy a house because you
mm,
married,
mm,
but you don't have nothing to write off. Right.
mm,
Those are things that,
right.
she was like, man, I need to start filing
By
married
herself. Yeah,
single.
yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
and you're gonna be worse off. I said, because you're
Mm,
not gonna get the married credits and all of that stuff that,
right,
so yeah,
right.
man, it's crazy, bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But
No,
it's life, man, and
indeed.
we don't have no handbook. You know what I mean?
No,
Um,
not at all.
goes back to what I said. We gotta play with the cards we dealt.
Yeah,
We can make our hand better sometimes, but it ain't all bad.
I agree.
I could be worse off, bro. I
Man,
could
who you telling?
I could be worse off,
Who you
way
telling?
worse off than what
Yes,
I am. You
sir.
know what I mean?
Hey, no, that's the truth. That is the truth.
It's a lot of people who uh you know I'm lucky enough to have two car home,
Mm,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Brother got a car that's sitting in the driveway. You know what
right.
I mean? Why he gone? I mean,
Yeah,
it's some people who married couples with kids that ain't got no car.
yeah. No, hey, I'm telling you right now. Every time, if I drive by a bus stop and I see a family, I always pray like God bless them. Bless him. I don't know how you gonna do it, but just bless
Yeah.
him.
I
Because
you
I
know
feel like I don't take it for granted
right.
of things that I have,
Oh,
like
yeah.
at all,
Yeah.
at
I
all.
I drive when what gets me is when I drive by and see the homeless,
Mm,
because very easily,
mm,
very easily,
mm, mm.
it could be me
Could have been me. Yes. Yeah.
outdoors, no food,
No
no
food,
clothes,
no clothes.
all alone.
Oh, yes,
And you be, hey,
yes.
I'm a
Talk to
church
it,
boy
Warren
at heart.
Paget. Yes,
I'm a church
sir.
boy at heart.
Come on now.
Yeah, man. But so it's a blessing, man. And
Yeah.
sometimes we overlook it. Sometimes we take it for granted, not really trying to, or not really
Yeah. Right. 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 Right.
you
Right.
know purposely doing it. But we take a lot of things that we have and
Right.
are blessed with, and we misuse it, take it
Mm,
for granted. We
hmm
don't appreciate the things that we have, and the biggest thing is that we don't do. We don't even thank God for what He's done.
mm, yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't
The
even
little
do it.
things. The little
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
know. So put things in perspective. Um.
Yeah.
Hey, man, living a blessed life, brother.
I
That's
love
all
it,
I can
man.
say.
I love it, man.
Living a
I,
blessed
I,
life.
I, I really think that this was good. This was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Just to talk about this and the procrastination and what it could lead to and and how it can affect you. And just showing that gratitude of if you feel like you aren't where you need to be, why? What's going on?
Right.
Are you not praying? Are you not believing? Are you not taking the steps to do what you want to do?
Right.
Or are you procrastinating? I
Yeah.
think that, like we said, the first thing that you need to do is accept who you are and learn those things of why you don't get things or why you aren't following through, man. But let us know what you think, man. Let us know what you think about this in our chat box down here at the YouTube channel. Please let us know what kind of things that you found out about yourself that you want to do better at, and how, help us out. Maybe one of your posts might help somebody out, man.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate y'all watching, man. uh
Thank you much.
Man, we appreciate it. Again, subscribe to the
Subscribe.
YouTube channel. Yes, subscribe, thumbs up, hit the like button, share this with
Ding.
your friend. Right, that's my job. Dang, right. Share it with the homies, man. Share it with your girls, share it with your family. We truly appreciate it. Uh,
Very much so.
for the No Boundaries crew, I'm Zaid. That's Juan Fuego.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I mean? Peace to you, man.
All right, you guys take care. Thank you.